What's up, guys? Welcome to the latest episode of Terrible Towel Tuesday. I am your host, SimFBallCritic. And we're going to jump right into it, guys. I'm going to take a brief moment just to welcome some of you guys, but I have to tell you in advance, Terrible Towel Tuesday is going to be a little different, guys, in terms of time. I've been summoned by the wife. These can't be that long anymore, guys. We're going to have to really stick to the 30-minute segment. I'm going to try to do my thing in and out, talk really quick, show a couple plays, and then after that, guys, take a few calls, limit the calls to 2 minutes, no more than 3, and then we're done. All right? I have to limit these to 30 minutes. Okay, again, I've been summoned by the wife, and you got to appreciate that, guys. She gives me the opportunity to step away from husband duties and things like that, so I want to be mindful of that. And yeah, it's going to be 30-minute segments from here on out, unless it's, one of those, the post-game show. Those can go a little bit longer, but Terrible Towel Tuesday, in and out. So let me go ahead without further ado and jump in, guys. Let me welcome some of you guys really, really quick. See who all is up in here so far. Shout outs to my brother Tony, Nays, Aaron Millinger, Matt Banu, Black Hulk, Jesse Williams, Spirit of Truth, Kenyon, what's up? Lee Howard, and of course Crazy Dean just jumped in there. What's up to Brian Kimball, Champagne Poppy, and Joe Massa. He was the first one, so shout outs to all of you guys. But let me stop yapping and get to the action. So first and foremost, you see it in the title, and some of you guys may not see the title correctly because I put Le'Veon first, but now I've added Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell is a no-show, guys. He is a no-show. There will be no Le'Veon Bell for the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2018. I think a lot of us started to speculate that anyway once it started getting closer and closer. I know he teased a little bit by being in Pittsburgh. Supposedly he's still in Pittsburgh, but he's elected to not join the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you know what I'm going to say to him? Let me give him a round of applause, and I'm going to explain to you why. Let me give him a round of applause really, really quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. If it works, he deserves a round of applause. Smart business move if it works. The reason why it's smart, guys, because what he virtually does now is he will enter 2019 as a pretty much a free agent with no ties. Reason being, the Steelers will probably not tag him a third time because the speculation is right now a third tag would be at the quarterback tag price. Don't think the Steelers are going to do that, not for 1 year. Absolutely not. Especially after seeing the type of production you're getting from James Conner, and of course you can still go in the draft and get another running back, okay? So what he also does is he probably limits the chance of the Steelers doing a transition tag, which would allow the Steelers to let him go. And if somebody offers him an offer, and we can match the offer, sheet if he signs it. But again, I don't think the Steelers are going to waste their time with that. I think any team who would take a chance at Le'Veon Bell will structure the deal in a format to where the Steelers are not going to match. So there you have it, guys. It was nice while we knew him. Shout outs to Le'Veon Bell. Again, he could be setting a new precedent in terms of franchising players. And again, what he's trying to do is get around the guaranteed money aspect. Steelers offered him, the Steelers offered him a bunch of money, $70 million over 5 years. Virtually, he was guaranteed about $35 or $33 million or so in the first 2 years. Everybody knows he would have got that. He probably would have played the full contract. I doubt the Steelers would have cut him, before his 4th year. He would have made his money. But I got to respect it. I'm not mad at it. Appreciate everything he did for the Steelers. I appreciate the highlights. Me being able to see what he did for the Steelers, me rooting for him in college and wanting him to come to the Pittsburgh Steelers, me seeing him in person several times. It is what it is. But I am a team first guy. I am a Steeler fan. I am not in love, and I don't fall overly in love with just one player. Next man up mentality. We appreciate what you did. But I'm glad I didn't buy that Le'Veon Bell jersey, huh? It is what it is, man. So, I hope it works out for him and for us. There you have it. I have nothing bad to say about him. I think he could have possibly hurt his chances, though. We'll see. Hey, I can only hope that he did the right thing, but you never know. It could come back to bite him. All right, so let's move on to the next thing, guys. Again, we got to speed this thing up, guys. We got to... Yeah, happy wife, happy life, like you guys said. Only thing else I'm going to address really, really quick, guys, before we go into the All-22 Injuries. You know, James Conner, they're saying he's still in the protocol, which, you know, like Tomlin said in the press conference, not a bad thing. You know, he's still got to pass some tests, but they're expecting him to be ready for Jacksonville. You know, Marcus Gilbert's still dealing with his injury, but Matt Fowler has done some great things. I'm actually going to show you that in the All-22. I don't think that's as huge of a blow as it would be if James Conner couldn't go. So, you know, we've played a few games without Marcus Gilbert, so we're cool there. And, you know, Tomlin said that Stephon Tuitt, you know, he had an elbow come up. I don't know exactly what that is. You know, could be whatever. And he says, you know, of course, Tomlin's favorite line, which is absolutely true. It's funny how, you know, Tomlin says some of the same things over and over, and some people get pissed at his responses, but it's the truth. He said, we'll let his participation be our guide. What else are you supposed to say there? We'll see. If he can go in practice, he'll go against Jacksonville. If not, then we'll talk about that then. All right, let me see. Was there anything else, guys, I wanted to hit before we go into the All-22? We've already talked about Le'Veon. Let's go ahead into the All-22 really quick, guys. I'm speeding through this thing, as you can see. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Where am I at? Here we go. Bring it up here. And what we're going to look at first, if I pull up the browser here, first thing we're going to look at, man, is we're going to look at the Carolina Panthers and how they were able to score that touchdown on us. Very first touchdown. So let's take a look at this. Make sure it's coming through pretty good. Yeah, okay, it's coming in good for you guys. So let's take a look. All right, what you have right here is pretty much a base defense for the most part. All right, you saw what happened there. You see who was on the field. Now let's go back and take a closer look at what's going on here. You got Bud Dupree on the outside here, TJ Watt, two guys inside. Let me see if Mike Hilton is out there, because I believe... No, I don't even think this was nickel. I think this was more of our base, because you got, look, John Bostic and Vince Williams. Remember what I said all week. I hope, excuse me, I hope there weren't too many situations where they catch us in base, okay? Base 3-4 defense, where you're going to have John Bostic and you're going to have Vince Williams on the field at the same time, okay? That's a matchup nightmare right here. Christian McCaffrey, also a matchup nightmare right here with Greg Olsen. Only difference is with Greg Olsen, you might be able to get a little bit of help over the top with one of the safeties, but pretty much this is exactly what you want right here. Watch the quick read by Cam Newton here. Look, here's the rub. There's the natural rub right there from Funches. And look, he ain't even trying to disguise it. Let's back it up a little bit more. Funches ain't even trying to disguise that thing. There's the natural pick. Vince Williams, no way in the you-know-what is he going to keep up with Christian McCaffrey. And he's off to the races. Let's see it one time in regular speed. Matchup nightmare. And, of course, you know, Edmonds doesn't have time to get over there. You know, at this point, you know, some people, you know, you're going to say, oh, well, he's got to make a better effort right here. Come on, man. They meet at, what, the 3? McCaffrey is cutting back inside. That's a hard tackle to make. He's probably going to sneak his way into the end zone. There you have it. Touchdown. Carolina Panthers. All right, now let's come back and look at what we did here. 1st and 25. First play of our possession. We're going to look at it in regular speed, and then we're going to slow it down really, really quick. Boom, look at this. Bam. Touchdown to Juju Smith-Schuster getting on his horse right here. And Eric Reed has no chance. All right, let's back it up a little bit, guys, and we're going to put it in slow-mo. And again, man, I hate to talk about somebody that I indirectly, I don't know because I've never met him, but indirectly, again, my wife's cousin is Bradbury's agent. So, you know, Chris, if you see this, hey, man, everybody has their bad days or whatever. But the problem is, check this out, guys. I'm going to try to break this down really, really quick. Bradbury kind of makes him not necessarily yeah, it's a mistake, but his recognition was a little bit off, and the route combination may have confused him, right? So what you have here, let's back it up a little more, because I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is how NFL defenses try to trick you and try to disguise. Look at this in slow motion. So this guy's going to walk down, right? He's going to back up. He's going to walk down. Now to Big Ben, to Ben, that might look like man coverage, like perhaps a cover 1. You got a single high safety here. But watch what happens. They fake the blitz, and drop out. Okay, so this pretty much becomes a cover 3. Now, here's the problem that happened to the Carolina Panthers. We ran, this is a smash concept. This is basically a slot fade smash concept for the most part, because this guy is going to run a hitch, and so is Antonio Brown. But before we pay attention to that, look at Antonio Brown. This was an interesting route. Look, he faked the hitch, and look, boom, he's open. So had Ben been looking on this side, AB is walking into the end zone for the most part, because the safety is in a pretty bad predicament because he's reading Roethlisberger's eyes, okay, which sometimes can be a no-no. But maybe if he, if he reads Roethlisberger's eyes, maybe he doesn't get over here to AB, but Ben could have probably put that in a spot to where AB is going to get it, etc., etc. But anyway, look at what happens here. Here's the mistake, okay? Really, really quick. I got to speed through this, guys. What happens here? You run the fade, and when you're playing zone defense, specifically depending on the rules, and most of the time, you're going to count your receivers, okay? So here's your number 1, here's your number 2, and there's a number 3 right here being the tight end, right? So if they're playing a cover 3, most of the time, these guys got to decide who's going to become the number 1, who's going to go vertical. So in this situation, the outside cornerback needs to go vertical. If the number 1 goes vertical, you need to go vertical. However, this guy could be considered the number 1, but look at how short of a route he runs. Okay, boom. It's only about 7 yards, and he breaks it short. So in essence, this guy should jump him, and then now you need to treat him like the number 1 because he's going vertical. All right? So look what happens. This guy here is going to the flat like he should. He's playing that curl flat area, and he reroutes Juju. But look at Bradbury. Bradbury gets caught up in the wash. See, they both jumped the same guy. You see that? And it's too late. It's too late. Once you do that, it's over with. It's a wrap. Now let me see if did Ben pump fake? Yeah, Ben pumped right there. And there you have it. So like I said, I won't say the dude made a mistake. Ben pumped it. And you can kind of say he made a mistake because he read that vertical route a little too late. It's off to the races. The safety is unable to get over there. And there you have it. The Pittsburgh Steelers scored that touchdown. All right, now the very next play. Let's take a look at this one really quick. And I'm going to try to speed through this one as well. Very, very unique situation right here. If this is the one I'm thinking about. No, this ain't the one. But anyway, what happens here? This is how we're going to need to play the play action, guys, against Jacksonville. Take a look. Be disciplined. Go after the ball. Somebody needs to go after the ball. And that's exactly what TJ Watt does. Gets in Cam's face. Cam, for whatever reason, tries to force it here to Funches, who's trying to break free, and throws an interception. Now, let me speed it up and show it to you from this angle and show you exactly what Cam was seeing. If I can hurry it up here. Here we go. Now, this worked perfectly. Free release by TJ Watt, and boom. The bootleg, the rollout, is not going to work. TJ Watt crashes down on Cam. And again, Cam is trying to trust his ability a bit too much here. Why would you do this? Now, Funches, is breaking off of his route and coming back inside. But why would you throw that ball there? Vince Williams gets it. Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown, 14-7. That was the turning point of the game. Let's look at a couple of other things real quick, guys. I want to show you guys a play right here. Cody Sensabaugh got a pass breakup. But let me show you how creative this was. Well, some people might say it's not that creative, but look at what happened here. I want to show you something. And this is like nothing extremely exotic. It's just what I'm noticing, guys, is we're doing a lot of different things in the defense. Okay, we're playing man coverage, a lot of man coverage. Remember, I used to be campaigning for that. Let's put this in slow-mo. But not only are we running man in some situations, we're bringing a blitz from way out here. And we're looping around LJ Fort. Look at this. We're showing confidence in our secondary. Cam tries to throw it here. Look at this. Cody Sensabaugh all over it. Now, Cody is not the best. Cody has given up some plays as well. But, guys, we have to agree that Cody is more technically sound. Let me show you again how this develops. So, look at L.J. Fort right there. We're in the dime. You got Morgan Burnett right there, L.J. Fort. You got Hilton out there. You got Edmonds. You got Sean Davis and Joe Hayden and SimFBall. All right? So, watch this. L.J. Fort is going to come up to the line. And he's going to come all the way over here to try to throw off McCaffrey, right? And look, here comes Terrell Edmonds. Wide open. Very, very effective pressure right here. But not only that. Who's this right here? Stephon Tuitt. Watch Tuitt. Tuitt pretty much gets to Cam himself, right? So Tuitt is able to work around this guy. Boom. Hit Cam, and so does Edmonds. So if Cam doesn't get rid of that ball, that's a sack, right? And look at the pass breakup by Cody SimFBall. Y'all see that? Wow. Look at that. Fast speed. Look at Cody. Cody SimFBall, folks. All right, a couple more plays I'm going to show, guys, because, again, I got to speed through this thing. I want to show you a couple things from Matt Filer. First of all, I want to show you guys the ground and pound. Look at this, man. Look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Look at this. This is old school ground and pound football right here. Beautiful, ain't it? Now let's look at it from the reverse angle. Love this out of the Steelers. Let's slow it down here. Slow-mo. Look at the hat on the hat. All right? Check out your boy Jesse James here on Luke Kuechly. Check it out. Boom. And look at the hesitation right there by James. Look at James Conner. Watch his little hesitation. The little hezzy. Look at your boy Fowler. Look at Matt Fowler. Matt Fowler ain't playing no games out there. And look at Jesse James handling Luke Kuechly. Now let me show it to you again in regular speed from this angle. Look at this. Watch the little hesitation by James Conner. Beautiful stuff right there, man. Okay? Next play, again, Matt Fowler leading the way. James Conner able to find the crease. Let me fast forward a little bit. We're going to put it in slow-mo. Ben throwing a little audible right there to AB, making it seem like it's going to be a pass. Boom. Hat on the hat. Matt Fowler, look, pushing his guy out, and James Conner finding the lane, gets into the end zone. All right, and that's about all I got time for, guys. Actually, no. Hold on. It's another one I wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. There was a sack by Cam Hayward. Here we go. Boy, Cam is a man out there. I'm trying to tell y'all that. Let's show it from this angle. Regular speed first. Watch Cam Hayward right here. Bruh. Look at this. Cam is right here for you guys that don't know. Right here. Watch Cam Hayward. And Chicolo getting around the edge. Number 74 had a tough day because I looked at Bud's pressure as well. Bud Dupree did a good job. Look at Cam. Like, just push this dude to the ground. I'm going to tell you something, man. Our front is getting pressure right now. Again, you can argue it might be the matchups that these guys are faced against. But you have to agree that the guys are getting pressure. If we can continue to play like that, who knows? Who knows? So really, really quick, man, what I think we need to do going forward, guys, against the Jacksonville Jaguars, you always hear me talk about stopping the run. That's going to be very key against the Jaguars. Let me explain to you why for those that don't know, okay? The Jaguars had so much success against us the last two outings because they could run the football, particularly in that playoff game. What killed us the most, okay? Blake Bortles, play action. That killed us the most. We have to be disciplined on play action, and we have to limit the success on run plays so that can kind of, you know, prevent them from running play action as much, but more importantly, maybe we won't be as jumpy and biting on the play action if we can shut the run down pretty early. I don't think we are afraid of Blake Bortles just dropping back and passing against us. Is he going to make some throws? I'm sure. Is he going to make some connections? I'm sure. He's an NFL quarterback, whether you think he's good or not. He's good enough to be in the league. You know, he's playing in the league, whether you think he's good enough. He's playing. So there's going to be some plays made, okay? We're not going to shut everything down. However, I'll take my chances with him just having to drop back and pass versus him working off the play action because Fournette is getting that run game going. Got to shut that down. I think if we can do that, I really believe we can outscore the Jags. You know, think about how much we put on them last year. Okay, yeah, we had Le'Veon Bell, but still, we're capable of scoring on that defense. We've already played and scored against the #1 defense this year. And even though the Jacksonville Jaguars, excuse me, if I'm not mistaken, they're still a pretty high defense. I want to say they're first against the pass or third against the pass, something like that. So we still got to, you know, we got to be mindful of that. But I think what we need to do is come out and hit them early and often. Hit them in the mouth as fast as possible. Okay, I say play the game just like we played against Baltimore. Come out, spread, you know, run the football. Do like we did in this game against Carolina. We did a lot of, you know, quick, short passes, quick, short stuff. And then that led to the run game with James Conner. Like, it was some beautiful drives in that game. I think we come out like that, dink and dunk them a little bit, make them start cheating up a little bit, then take some chances. Because, you know, and shout outs to Jalen Ramsey. You know, me being a Nose fan, I'm always going to root for him. You know, he gets a little, you know, grabby from time to time. He's going to take some chances in the one-on-ones. But that's why we got to make them start cheating up. You understand what I'm saying? And also, Vance McDonald needs to be a weapon in this game. You know, they have, you know, speedy and athletic linebackers, but the guys are not big. So I think Vance McDonald can be a matchup nightmare for a couple of those guys just because of his height. You know, we should be able to take advantage of that. So that's how I think we can win against them, man. We got to hit them early, make them have to play from behind, you know, come out, you know, and throw a lot of things at them. Oh, one other thing I did want to show you guys really, really quick. Let's bring the all-22 back up. And where we at, guys? Time check. We're at about 24 minutes. So after this, I'm going to go to you guys' comments. I don't see any so far. I didn't see any text sent to me in terms of wanting to be on the show tonight. So I guess we'll forego that. And again, for you guys that want to do that, how we're going to do that going forward, you have to send me a Skype request. You have to send me a text in Skype saying I want to come on the show. Because, again, we're going to be moving from now on the Terrible Towel Tuesday. Post-game show will be a little more lax, but Terrible Towel Tuesday, we're going to try to limit that to a 30-minute segment. But, all right, let me show you this other play really, really quick. Good people, Steelers fans. Where is it? I got to find it, man. It was that play to Juju. Really liked it. I really liked that play. Where is it, man? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Randy Fiedner throwed us a little wrinkle right here. I love this. Now, let me pause it. All right? We've seen this so far this year. We've seen this exact situation, right? And we've brought Ryan Switzer in the backfield, okay? And we've handed off the ball to Switzer, or we'll run like a little quick pass to him or something like that. Look at this. This is a wrinkle. Hand off to a reverse. The end doesn't stay home. And it opens wide open. Take a look at this. This was beautiful. This was a great play call right here and great execution. You got Ben, just get in the way, Ben. That's all we need you to do. Don't get hurt. Well, look at this. Got Big Al out here. Got Pouncey out here. Got Matt Fowler. And this is probably Vance McDonald or James. Might be Jesse James. I think that's Vance. Yeah, that's Vance. So we look at it from this angle. Great stuff. And what we did, guys, is we kept these two studs right here. This is a mega stud in Luke Kuechly. And then, you know, old Wiley stud and Davis. Look, we kept them off balance. Look, sucked them in perfectly. They're done. They toast right. Look at this. Did y'all see that? Toast. Luke Kuechly tries to react to it pretty well, but Thomas Davis runs right into Luke Kuechly. You can't ask for better than that. Look at this, guys. Watch it in slow-mo. Look at this, man. Doink. They run right into each other. They out to play. And look at this. My goodness, man. And this guy here, smart football player. He played the angles. He got out in front of it. Because if not, had he got sealed, that would have went for way more than 13 yards. So Randy Fiedner threw a little wrinkle in there, man. So that's what you're going to have to do against the Jags. You know, even though they right now sit at 3-5 or worse, 3-6 because they lost to the Colts. Listen, man, football is every week. You know, we can't have no letdowns against these types of teams that are not doing that great so far. We need to go in there and beat them, get that win. Just like we need to secure the win against the Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. We need to get those wins because, again, if I'm seeing losses coming from us, I still say the Steelers, I'm looking at a 10-5-1 record being realistically saying that the Steelers have an opportunity to lose at least 3 more games. I'm looking at a Chargers game that could be difficult. I'm looking at the New England Patriots that could be difficult. And I'm looking at them bad Saints, Drew Brees. That could be a problem in New Orleans. So we got to secure these games that seem to be more winnable than others. All right, guys, so we're doing good, man. We're at about 28 minutes right now, so I will stretch it maybe 4 or 5 more minutes. Let me see what you guys got in the comments. I think we did good on time, and I appreciate you guys, you know, bearing with me with that. Y'all understand, man, especially you married fellas. You know, come on, man. My wife gives me the freedom to do many things that takes me away from her and our son, so you know, if she said in a joking manner, hey, you know, them shows been going a little long, ain't they? I know what that means. You know, she wants me to have family time, so we'll stick to the 30-minute segment, 35-ish, something like that. So let me see what you guys are talking about, man. Debbie says, laugh out loud at Tony. Tony, it is at it again. If he gets the Steelers another win in the column, go for it. So I assume just reading that, Tony's saying he's being violent. Tony must be violent in the comments. Roland Young says, I hope Bell gets what he wants in the end. He had a good years in Pittsburgh. Absolutely, man. You know, Bell did his thing. I have no ill will towards Le'Veon Bell. Eli says, in my opinion, hate guaranteed contracts. Yeah. Kenya says, problem is the risk in football is greater than other major sports, so the owners will not want to change the structure of the league. And that's the unfortunate part, man. And Kenyon is absolutely right. The owners are not going to change what they do, right? As well as the players, you know, they have a right to ask for what they want to ask for. That's why I'm saying what Bell is trying to do, what he's trying to do, I got to applaud him, man, if it works out. Because now he makes players look a little differently at the franchise tag. Think about the Aaron Donald situation had he not been signed. You know, maybe Aaron Donald might have did this. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at what he's trying to do. I can't be selfish as a Steelers fan. And don't forget, guys, man, I got a little graphic right now. If you like what you see, man, don't forget to hit that like button. Get them likes up, man. Help your boy out in that regard. All right, let's see what else we got. Lance and Shield says, oops, I lost it. It sucks that we lost on getting anything back for Bell. Nah, not true. If he signs a free agency, we will get a compensatory pick, probably a 2nd or 3rd round, if I'm not mistaken. Tony says, I want them to experience some pain, then send them to the ER. Yeah, Tony being violent. I told you he out there. Listen, man, y'all should hear Tony in person. Tony said, I want them, my boys be out there bussing. So I know what he's saying right now is he want us to go slap them bums around. That's Tony's favorite phrase right there. Father-in-law Leonard said, yeah, sorry to see Bell go, but football goes. Hey, you right, Leonard. We Steelers fans, right? That it is what it is. We love certain players. We have an affinity for others. But at the end of the day, there's nobody above the love we have for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it is what it is. Louis Devala says, I hope Big Ben has a 500-yard passing game against the Jaguars so I can see QB trashing Ramsey reaction. Yeah, man, Ramsey talked a lot of lip. And listen, it's funny that he say that after Ben did torch them last year in the playoffs. Unfortunately, our defense just couldn't help us out. But, you know, it's crazy how you can say that after Ben gave y'all that work. And yeah, but it is what it is. I just hope we get that dub. And I'm sad about it, guys. Let me let y'all know right now, man. I'm traveling to Richmond, Virginia, you know, to see my parents. And, you know, one of my nephews will be in town. You know, it's going to be a family affair. So I probably won't be able to do a post-game show. If I do, it'll be late that night. If not, we might just hold off and just, come in fresh on Tuesday. But I'm going to be on the road. But I think I will still be able to watch the game, so that's good. If not, with having Game Pass, after the game is over, about an hour after that, I get the condensed version. I can watch the whole game in 30 minutes. So I will be able to see it. It's just that I may or may not see it in real time because I'm traveling, and then that's going to definitely affect the post-game show. So I wanted to let you guys know that in advance. If there is a post-game show on Sunday, it will be late Sunday. All right, let me read a few more of these guys, and then we'll get up out of here. Tay Meister says, "Yep, we're still fans, not fans of one player." Absolutely, and I don't think I've seen your name before, man. So welcome. More HGWS says, "It only seems resets the market if the team that signed him is successful." Very true. And that's the thing, guys. Who do you think is going to sign him? That's my question to him. I know it's about you trying to get the money, but what team right now that is a contender would be willing to pay that much money for a running back? Think about it. All of the teams that's in the hunt, even right now, the successful teams got guys that they drafted or they young guys. Kamara, Hunt, Melvin Gordon, Sonny Michel at New England. Trying to think of who else is out there. Other teams that are in the hunt pretty much. I can't think of it right now, but basically the best teams right now got young guys or guys they drafted in the last few years. So I'm just saying, you're going to end up, a lot of people saying Jets. You're going to end up with a team like the Jets, and no disrespect to them, but come on, man. Your chances of winning there, and I get it. Your victory might just be getting that check. I ain't mad at that either. All right, guys, so we're approaching 35 minutes. I'm going to read a couple more comments, and then I got to roll. Crazy Dean said, "Wouldn't seem fair." I'm not sure exactly what he's responding to. Oh, he says, "Can Bell still get a ring if we win?" That's a good question, guys. Can somebody answer that? Crazy Dean is asking, if we were to win this year, does Bell still get a ring? That's interesting. My guess would be no, because he wasn't officially on the roster at any point, and he never signed a tag. So I would say no, because for this calendar year, he was never officially on our 53-man roster, nor did he sign the tender. And the fact that he's ineligible to play, that to me would say no, but I don't know. And I'll read one more comment. Let's see. Well, two more. I always want to definitely make sure I give Debbie her due. Debbie says, "But next year the Jets will have a new coach. I am in Jersey, so I get their games, and they have the money." You're absolutely right. Colts will be a good landing spot for him as well. Kenya says the front runner would be Jets, Raiders, or Colts. You know what? Gruden would definitely jump out the window and get him. So I can see that happening. Appreciate that, Mariano, man. Definitely appreciate that. I try, man. I just try to do the best I can for us regular fans, man, that, have a place where we can converse and it's all love, and, we just giving our generic opinions as just fans, not necessarily media people who sometimes I believe they have to say certain things. I try to give us a platform, man. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Again, I got to roll. Wife says so. So, great show tonight. Listen, please, don't forget, I want you guys to be a part of the show. I need you guys to call in. And what I'm going to start doing, excuse me, I may announce it early in the show, but I want to kind of get away from the normal routine of always saying this, saying that. I just want you guys to know, whenever you want to come on, you have to send me a request on Skype. I have Skype up. Okay, I will see your friend request. I will accept it and say, hey, I want to come on. I'll bring you on. For you guys who are already in the contact list, just send a quick text in there and say, hey, man, I'm coming. I want to come on tonight. I'll bring you in. The goal is to give you guys 2 to 3 minutes. Don't want to be rude, but when you get to close to the 3-minute mark, I'll say, okay, 10 seconds. Just so, because again, I'm trying to think ahead, guys, and that's a life lesson. You always think positive and think things into existence. I want this thing to grow to where we got hundreds of people, thousands of people, tuning in and watching. So I won't be able to give you 10 minutes a call. It needs to be quick, just like, some of the bigger Steeler, forums and radio shows or whatever, how they do it. So that's my vision. So again, all you have to do is send me a message on Skype if you have Skype. That's how you're able to come on the show. All right? So let me go ahead and get out of here, man. I love you guys like always. Hope we get this victory, man, against these Jaguars. And, yeah, that's all we can ask for, man. If we can keep winning, and if our defense can keep playing like they've been playing, we about to see, though. Well, we about to start facing some more potent quarterback play. We'll see. But I think if we can keep lids on it like that and our offense can keep clicking the way it's clicking, we can play with anybody. You know, Kansas City still scares me a little bit offensively, but their defense is not great either. So I can see us getting into a shootout with them again. You know, the Patriots, we'll see. You know, whether we hate or love them, the Patriots are still a solid team, man. That's going to be a test. So we'll see. But all right, guys, I'm going to roll. Appreciate y'all coming through. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'm going to remind you with a visual. Hit that like button, guys. Get the like button up. Get them likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And cut on your notifications so you know when the videos are available. And outside of that, let's get it. Here we go, Steelers. Love you guys to death. And I'll catch you in the next episode of Terrible Towel Tuesday. All right? Peace.